So another cyber attack, kind of crazy. This one's pretty big. This one's the world's largest bank, happens to be in China. It's the ICBC, and they got a cyber attack. Let me read this article from CNBC. CNBC is part of garbage, it's NBC, but sometimes kind of gets the mark when they're talking a little bit about money. Unless it's Kramer. That guy is just a train wreck. That guy misses on everything. But here we go. So China's ICBC, the world's biggest bank, hit by cyber attack that reportedly disrupted treasury markets. So the U.S. Financial Services Division of Chinese bank ICBC was hit by a cyber attack that reportedly affected the trade of U.S. treasuries. The ICBC, the world's largest lender by assets, said Thursday its financial services arm experienced a ransomware attack that resulted in disruption to certain systems. Security expert, uh, security experts, I guess, have said ransomware from the hacking group Lockbit was used to carry out the cyber attack on ICBC. I still don't get why these, edit your articles. I think they're just getting these articles out so fast they can't even proofread it. Just smash it out of there. U.S. Financial Services Division, a Chinese bank, ICBC, was hit with a cyber attack that reportedly stopped. Oh, I read that. Okay. Why are you doubling up here? I hate these articles that double up. Okay. Industrial and Commercial Bank of China, the world's largest lender by assets. Again, this is all the same stuff. All right. Why are you reading this twice? Why is it writing this twice? Immediately after discovering the hack, ICBC isolated impacted systems to contain the incident, the state-owned bank said. Ransomware is a type of cyber attack. It involves hackers taking control of systems or information and only letting them go once the victim has paid a ransom. It's a type of attack that has seen an explosion in popularity among bad actors in recent years. Yeah, I wonder why. Because they're paying it. When you pay, people are going to do more. They're going to see it and they're going to go, this works. It's like negotiating with terrorists. I understand it's not much you can do if you need that information and it's critical for your company and such, but I don't know. You got to do something, man. You're going to keep paying these guys. They're going to keep demanding it. And there's demand more and more when they realize they've got good stuff. Or just know that you're going to pay this shit and put a little slush fund for it. ICBC did not reveal who was behind the attack, but said it has been conducting a thorough investigation and is progressing its recovery efforts with the support of its professional team of information security experts. Yeah, good job with those information security experts. They were beat by a bunch of hackers, so not so expert. The Chinese bank also said it's working with law enforcement. Of course, ICBC said it successfully cleared U.S. Treasury trades executed Wednesday and repo financing trades done on Thursday. Repo is a repurchase agreement, a type of short-term borrowing for dealers in government bonds. However, multiple news outlets reported that there was a disruption to U.S. Treasury trades. The Financial Times, citing traders and banks, said Friday that the ransomware attack prevented the ICBC division from settling Treasury trades on behalf of other market participants. The U.S. Treasury Department told CNBC, we are aware of the cybersecurity issue and are in regular contact with key financial sector participants in addition to federal regulators. Of course. What are you going to say? No, we have no idea and we're screwed. So no, don't worry about it. We're good. Yeah. ICBC said the email and business systems of its U.S. financial services arm operate independently of ICBC's China operations. The systems of its head office, the ICBC New York branch, and other domestic and overseas affiliated institutions were not affected by the cyber attack. So, let me see. What do we know about the ransomware attack? Nobody has claimed responsibility for attack yet, and ICBC has not yet said who might be behind it. In the cyber security world, finding out who is behind a cyber attack is often very difficult due to the techniques hackers use to mask their locations and identities. Okay, it says something down here. Oh, here it is. The VMware cybersecurity team said in a blog last year that Lockbit 3.0 is a challenge for security researchers because each instance of the malware requires a unique password to run, without which analysis is extremely difficult or impossible. The researchers added that the ransomware is heavily protected against analysis. So this is where they said, okay, that was the software that was behind the attack. I think that was used. That might have been the one that was used behind the attack for the against MGM a few months back, if you remember, in the summer. What is Lockbit? Lockbit is a group behind the software. Its business model is known as ransomware as a service. It effectively sells its malicious software to other hackers known as affiliates, who then go on to carry out the cyber attacks. The leader of the group goes by the online name of LockBitSup on dark web hacking forums. The group primarily posts in Russian and English, but according to its website, the group claims to be located in the Netherlands and to not be politically motivated. Flashpoint said in a blog post. Yeah, usually it's most of the time it isn't politically motivated. A lot of people think that, especially when it's if it's attacking something like that. I guess I don't know, like a Chinese bank. Maybe somebody would think, well, I don't know, whatever. They might think it's something to do with the U.S. versus China, but it's usually just money. These guys are just going after money. I mean, and if you keep paying them money, well, they will keep doing the thing that makes you pay them the money. So, what do you think? Anyways, so yeah. So I don't know if you should worry or not. This is a Chinese bank, and this is treasury trades and stuff. This probably has nothing to do with you or I as consumers, but it just goes to show you that these cyber attacks are getting more and more sophisticated, and they can kind of get into anything now. If they can get into the world's largest bank and start disrupting stuff, geez, it's going to be small balls to get into some of the smaller stuff that maybe our money is in.